So today, another night ride or early morning ride, and this time I have two Rockbros R3 1000, which is 1000 lumens. So let's see how it performs. So we're gonna go straight into 2K. And we're gonna do reverse mission today. So I just learned this morning while prepping the bike that my headset is a bit loose, but I can't seem to tighten it. Gotta bring it to perfection. So an update on the terrain. Yesterday around evening time, about 6-7 o'clock, it rained quite heavily. So, but it was a short rain. So the good news is that it's not as wet but very grippy. I gotta be careful on the routes. So some update on the R3 1000 lumens on the head is that the beam is very scattered. It's bright, but somehow I feel it's not like really focused. Maybe I need to point it down a bit. I think it's a lot brighter compared to the 700. So here we are, a new tabletop. New tiny gap there. I would say I love this. I wouldn't say I love this R3 1000 on my head because the beam pattern is not focused. So it gives you a very general floodlight feel to it, but it's not focused. And especially the head, where you want it to be focused because that's where you're looking, not just so much general lighting. That's where it falls short. But brightness wise, I think it's still pretty good. Some puddles on the trail. Here comes the challenging part. Today is a bit harder because the roots are wet. But yeah, so that's pretty much the lighting beam experience. Not so much focused. I would like it to be a little bit more focused in the center where my head points. So that's where the cat eye still is better, because the cat eye, although it's less bright, gives a very nice lighting, very focused beam. Okay, gonna go down A line. Very wet there, the roots. when it's wet. The technique is to slow down, check your lines, and then commit. Release your brakes. But lighting wise, I think it's really not inadequate. And if you have this as your lighting setup, I think it's plenty good for you to ride in the dark. And I also just learned that Gara actually had night races. It would be very nice to join that one day. So before we can do that, you need to train at night. So another thing about both the R3 1000 that I have, it's a different spec. The one on my head is with the GoPro mount, so I can mount it on my head. But it actually has a lower battery life, which states that the full brightness 1000 lumen depletes in around 2 hours. So that's the difference. So we don't have much time today. 6:30 now and I need to leave by 7. So we're gonna do something quick. Kawan Kawan. Lovely trail. This ending of Kawan Kawan will also give me an idea of what it feels like to go down Flintstone in the night. Whether or not I get my line choices right, that would be very interesting. And it's also very rooty here, so it's definitely adding to the fun factor here. It's always nice to come here after the rain, just to give myself a boost in confidence when taking on wet, rooty routes. A lot of puddles today. Gotta ease off the brakes. That would definitely help. So one thing I realized about night riding as well is that, for example, I'm not very familiar with Kawan Kawan, not like super familiar. And there's a lot of tight twists and turns, which requires your dexterity. So there we went down the routes, very nice, no problems there. And yeah, because everything comes at you faster, you don't have much time to prepare, so it takes a bit of getting used to. Heading towards the end of Kawan Kawan, and there we will get the rooty parts and the rocky parts, which is very similar to what Flintstone has. So let's train here first, get used to night riding, then we can head on up. Maybe another day. It's not enough time today. Alright, we're here, going downhill. A lot of sniper routes here as well. Very cramped single trail. yeah, definitely can't make out the trail as easily. Still pretty nice to see how everything is in the middle of the night. And I shouldn't stop. Stopping will fog up my glasses. Definitely still doable. Still need some getting used to. So we're done with Kawan Kawan. So we're going to do another light test today. So this part is dark enough. So just with the headlamps, the ones on the handlebar, so let's try that out. This is at the lowest brightness. It's about 200 over lumens. We have some blinking street lights there. And this is about 500 lumens. Right, pretty bright. And this is around 1000 lumens. Pretty okay, but if you're just using this, it's not enough. So if it's only the headlamps, this is at 1000. This is 500. And this is at 200. You see, it's pretty dark. So again, 1000. And this is 1000. So this is full 2000 lumens of light. So now we're gonna go up to Boulder Bar-a-kuda. Again, simple trails. We're still training for night riding. As you can see, even though we have bright lights, still pitch black in front. So once we get enough courage, probably it's not so wet, then we can head up to Flintstone, probably with a friend. So as for Boulder Bar-a-kuda, not sure if the big tree is cleared because the tree is pretty huge. And I really salute the trail builders for always helping with the trees. So now we're going down Boulder Bar-a-kuda. Boulder coming. Got some nice air there. Oh yeah, the tree's gone. Amazing. Let's see this. Let's see the sky is starting to get bright. So what's my verdict with night riding lights? For your handlebars, get something like the Rockbros R3 because it's bright, it's got good floodlight capabilities. Oh. But for your headlamp, for the ones on your head, you need something more focused. The R3 is okay for night riding. General floodlight is good, but if you ask me, I'm gonna look for one that is a little bit more on the focus side. Not sure if Rockbros have one, or do I have to go with another brand? That should give you a pretty good idea what you can expect. So we're at Bar-a-kuda now. We're gonna hit the rock garden soon. So these are all good, simple places to learn bike handling before you head up to the real view upstairs. When I say upstairs, means to climb up Twin Peak. Ooh, because of the rain and because of the perfect dirt that we have today, and if you bend your bike more in the corners, you can feel the side knob eating into the ground and giving you grip. So that's pretty amazing. Then we're done. You can see the sky is almost bright now. It's 6:43 and I think I should head home. This is my place for photos.